Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching the ASB Commissioner Info meeting for this year. Things are a little different this year because of the current situation, but thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It really shows your commitment to being an ASB Commissioner. So first, today we're going to go over introductions, and then we're going to talk a little bit about commissions and each of the roles that they have. And then we're going to go over expectations for ASB commissioners in general. And then we're going to tell you a little bit about the application process. So my name is Jonathan. I'll be ASB president next year.
My name is Brandon. I'll be your vice president next year.
What's up? My name is Eric. I'll be the treasurer next year.
My name is Christine. I'll be the secretary next year.
And then Mr. Cho is the ASB advisor.
All right, this is just a picture of ASB and councils last year at the FUHSD Leadership Conference, which you all will be attending as well this year. Okay, now we'll go over the commissioner groups and responsibilities. The more detailed version of this is on Inform K-12, so make sure you check that out as well. Okay, so here's an overview of the commissioner positions. We'll have 3 general categories: Spirit, Student Life, and Publicity. Under Spirit, we'll have the Spirit Director and Spirit Commissioner. Student Life will have Campus Link, clubs, athletics, and the Interdistrict Council, or IDC. For Publicity, we'll have the Publicity Director, Media, and Art Commission. In the Spirit Commission, we'll have the Spirit Director and the Spirit Commissioners. Overall, the Spirit Commission will be building more school spirit through various fun events. The Spirit Director will be facilitating and communicating between Spirit and the rest of ASB as well as Exec. Their responsibilities include school dances such as Homecoming and Winter Formal, rallies, Spirit Weeks, and Homecoming Week.
Okay, so the next commission is Campus Link. Campus Link is composed of 3 members, and their overall goal is to connect all members on campus and enhance student life through events other than rallies and socials as requested by admin or PTSA. But also they're expected to kind of help the general tasks needed by other commissions. So a few of the responsibilities of the events they hosted this year was Stomp Out Bowling Week, blood drives, breast cancer awareness, things like Kitty Christmas, and welcome back to muffin rounds. Yeah. Okay, the next commission that's a part of student life is the club commission. Their role is to oversee and coordinate all club activities, and so some of the responsibilities include hosting ICC meetings, new club workshops, planning clubs fair and club grub, which is the club food day, and they also have to do the new club screening and club management and accountability.
So the next commission in student life is athletics. And so their role on campus is to manage all the school-wide intramural athletic activities, as well as coordinate with the athletic department and athletic boosters. And so their responsibilities include sports award night, where they recognize student athletes of the month recognition, which is also about recognizing athletes, and then the sports tournament you see ASB holding in the past, right? So spikeball, dodgeball, powder puff, and March Madness are all past examples of things that athletics organizes. And then their final responsibility is to increase and to encourage participation of sports events. So that's more than just like powder puff and stuff. That also means like, getting people to show up to football games and things like that. So the next commission is the Interdistrict Council, or IDC, and their role is to act as sort of the link or bridge between Cupertino and the other FUHSD schools. And so the responsibilities include attending IDC meetings, where they'll be meeting with the rest of the IDC members from the rest of the FUHSD schools, planning IDC Fantastics, where we had a great showing this year, planning and facilitating IDC exchanges, as well as creating the leadership social, where all the FUHSD leadership students are trained.
All right, so the first commission under publicity is media, and we actually have a new position this year, the publicity director, and the role of the publicity director is to lead the promotional plans and kind of guide commissions in promotion schedules and just other ways to get more students involved. Within media, there's a videographer whose job is to create promotional videography There's the photographer who takes promotional photography, so at all the events such as homecoming, the intramural sports, and rallies and dances. And then this year we're going to have 2 graphic designers, 1 senior who can be a very talented junior or senior, and then 1 junior designer who has to be a junior. And their job is to be creating the promotional designs and material to kind of promote all the events that ASB puts on. And then we have the audiovisual/webmaster, whose job is to maintain a presence on social media and then manage the website and the sound system at rallies and homecoming. And then under publicity, we also have the art commission, whose job is to create physical flyers, posters, and backdrops to promote and decorate for school events. So some of these events include freshman orientation, homecoming, all rallies and dances, and then the window chalk promotion that you see around campus, and the Valentine's Day hearts, and then the display board, which gets updated monthly. Now we're going to go over the expectations that we have for all ASB members.
So being a key part of being an ASB is about serving everyone, but it's about service, right? So one of the big responsibilities that you have is serving the entire student body. And that means students will constantly look up to you for guidance and leadership.
Another important part of being an ASB member is responsibility. So responsibility extends beyond 90 minutes a day. You have to be responsible and accountable for all of your actions because you're going to have the whole school looking up to you. And you're going to have to step in and help other commissions when needed. And another thing that Mr. Cho is going to be expecting of you guys next year is to be doing 10 hours of outside community service.
And ASB members also have to be really proactive. ASB is more than just a class, but it's a family that's working together to make an impact. So all the events that you're putting on should be the goal of making an impact on Cupertino High School. You have to be able to proactively seek opportunities to help. There should never be a moment where you can just goof around during ASB. There's always more stuff to be done. And you also have to be really open to hearing and sharing new ideas and really just keep an open mind in the ASB class and support everyone there.
Every single ASB member also has a lot of passion for the work they do. It's important to ask yourself why you want to be in ASB.
So now a little bit about the application and the interview process. So on April 3rd, there's going to be a mandatory Zoom Q&A. Once again, this Q&A is going to be through Zoom and attendance will be taken. So you do have to attend and it will be taken into consideration, your attendance, when you apply. On April 9th, the applications are due. So there's 2 forms that you have to turn in. One is an informed K-12 form that gets your signature, your parent's signature, and then also gives you all the information about ASB. And then there's the online application, which is due by 11:59 p.m. on April 9th. This online application has questions about your course load next year, your experience, and then also commissioner response questions. And then from April 22nd to May 1st, interviews will take place through Zoom. All these interviews will be individual and they'll be about 15 minutes each. And then by May 3rd, the commissioners will be released for next year. Thank you. If you have any questions or if you don't have any questions, make sure you come to the mandatory Zoom Q&A on April 3rd. And you can also reach out to us through Instagram, Messenger, and at tinoasbexec@gmail.com. Feel free to screenshot the deadlines and the links for your future use. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.